Okay, so we're going to do a quick lesson on multiplying a 3 by 3 polynomial. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and set up our grid, knowing that we have 3 terms in each of those polynomials. So we have 3 rows and 3 columns. I'm going to take this x cubed plus 3x squared plus 1, put it down my left, and I have 3x squared plus 6x minus 2 across my top. So looking at this first box that we're going to go ahead and multiply, we'd be multiplying x cubed by 3x squared. When we're multiplying these variables, they have the same base, so we add exponents. So this is going to become 3x to the 5th. I'm going to go ahead and multiply in this box. So this would be 6x times x cubed would give me 6x to the 4th. I'm going to go ahead and multiply in this box. This would be negative 2 times x cubed, which is negative 2x cubed. I'm going to go ahead and multiply in this box. This would be 3x squared times 3x squared, which would be 9x to the 4th. I'm going to go ahead and multiply in this middle box here. This is going to be 6x multiplied by 3x squared, so this would be 18x cubed. I am going to keep going, and I'm going to multiply in this box out there, which would be negative 2 times 3x squared, which would be negative 6x squared. I then have this box to work on, which is 1 times 3x squared. Simply 3x squared. It doesn't change when you multiply through by 1. We've got this box right here. 6x times 1 is 6x. And last but not least, we have this box in that corner. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. So I really want to work on looking at the any like terms in here, and I notice that I have an x to the 4th and an x to the 4th. I also notice that I have an 18x cubed and a negative 2x cubed. And I notice that I have a x squared in this box and an x squared in this box. And I believe those are my only like terms. So when I am writing my final answer, I'm going to write this in descending order. I look through all of my powers, and x to the 5th is the highest power. So my final answer would start out with 3x to the 5th. Check it off, I'm done with it. I combine my x to the 4ths. There's a 6x to the 4th and a 9x to the 4th. Add those like terms together. This would end up being 15x to the 4th. I look for my cubes. I see I have an 18x cubed and a negative 2x cubed. This would combine to be positive 16x cubed. Check that one. Check those 3 off. Those 4 off. Then I have an x squared that I'd go down to next. So I have negative 6x squared and 3x squared, which would get me negative 3x squared. We can check those off. I then have a plus 6x and a minus 2. This would be my final answer for that 3 by 3 polynomial being multiplied together.